Still going live. I said it to what time? Okay, we're live.
I'm not saying the message on the group.
It's not going to be on the group, it will come to your DM.
You didn't come. I'm not saying. Check my DM. The last message on my DM is punching it over.
Okay, so I'll keep waiting. There's nobody here yet.
They not send it.
There's nobody here yet.
Somebody has sent it.
Hmm?
You.
Okay, good evening. Good evening. Please, as soon as you join the live, let us know where you are joining from and your name. You joined. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I guess a few more people are joining. So let's give it a while. We'll start by 7:05. Welcome to day 2 of our live session for AI automations training. Okay. So please, if you're just joining the chat, you're just joining the live, indicate in the live chat where you are watching from, and just so we know we have active persons here. All right. Okay. Once it's 5 minutes past 7, 7:05, we are going to get started. Okay, it seems more and more people are joining in. So if you just came on the live, indicate in the live chat where you are watching from. Okay, we'd love to have that information. Oh, wow! Thanks, Tony. Thanks for joining in. So we have Tony from watching from Argentina. Okay. So I think we have 2 more minutes to anticipate others. Once it's 7:05 p.m. here, West African time, we're going to get started. So I hope you can all hear me clearly. All right. That's good. Thank you. All right. Okay. What part of Nigeria are you watching from? Okay, we have a minute and we are going to get started. So let me share my screen. Right. Okay. Yeah, can we all see my screen? Okay, I think we are good to go. Good to get started. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to day two of our AI automations journey. Okay, we set to go on 3 days live to give us some sort of orientation before the main training starts. Okay, and just to give us more like a rundown of what our program looks like. We know for us, it's not just about learning the technical parts of automation, okay? Where you learn the skill and you master the skill and you know how to build AI automations. It's also really about knowing how to sell this service. So for the course of this what we'll be doing together for the whole course, okay, the program itself and everything, I'm going to be handling the sales side and the economics of it all. How do you sell this skill? How are we selling it as an agency ourselves, and how can you sell it for yourself? Okay, and Douglas, who was here yesterday instructing us, is going to be handling more of the technical side. So, very quickly, I'm going to run us through a few things. Okay, and as promised yesterday, we said we were going to demo very clearly an automation, and we'll also show you examples of automations that we've sold. Possibly also tell you the prices we sold those automations for. Okay, we'll show you examples of automations we sold and the prices we sold those automations for. Yeah. So very quickly, let's get into my slide. What we have here on the screen. Okay. So by the end of today, you should be able to understand the three main business models for AI automation. You see step-by-step example of profitable AI projects as promised, okay, that we actually sold. I'll also be disclosing how much these business owners bought these projects for. And you will also be able to learn about other AI income streams. If you remember, when I was speaking yesterday, I said very clearly that we are in the AI boom, okay, similar to what we had previously in other times, other generations. We had the industrial revolution, we had the internet revolution, okay, and all those periods were periods where there was transfer of wealth, there was a lot of money to be made, okay, and now we are in the AI boom. So there are a lot of other ways you can make money besides AI automation, okay. So we're also going to show you a few other ways which we feel you can make money from AI, and which we've seen other people making money from AI. um, and then lastly, you know what makes us different, you know what makes Bot4orge different and what makes our program different. Okay, so let's get right into it. The very first model is something that's commonplace. Okay, it's commonplace to hear of freelancers. So you can sell AI automations as a freelancer, right? It's a freelancing model is basically the one man business model where you get clients and then you fulfill the you get jobs and then you fulfill the automations yourself, or you get the automations done yourself. And there are a lot of platforms for this. There is Upwork, there is Fiverr, there is Freelancer. There are a lot of other platforms. There's I think people per hour, all right, where you can land gigs. But that's not what we are teaching, okay? That's not what we are teaching in this in our program. We are teaching unconventional ways. If you saw the for most of us that came in here via the post and all that, the ads that we placed out there, you will see that what we promised you is we are assuming you are going from $0 to making your very first few dollars with AI automation. And what is the realistic pathway to go? Okay, most of the freelance platforms out there require that you have some money already beforehand, or require that you should at least yes, you should have some money beforehand, and there is still no guarantee that you are immediately going to land jobs, okay, because you are competing with a whole lot of other people who are applying for the same job roles, for limited job roles, okay. So that's the basic limitation with a lot of freelancing platforms. But we've devised means, not just devised means. Okay, we have techniques and methods we use for marketing and for getting clients as an agency, and that's part of what we are going to be showing you guys. So the very first model here, like I said, is the freelancer model, where you are working 100% by yourself and you keep all your profits. Okay. Then the second model is okay, this is a case study. I won't want to go into all that, but we have a lot of reviews from people that we've trained solo. Okay. um, to make money for themselves online using the AI automation skill. Okay, so realistically, what's your freelance? What can you expect realistically? And again, note that this is based on real data because we've also had our own journey. All right, and nothing here is largely exaggerated. I'm not going to tell you you're going to make $5,000 selling your first automation or $2,000. You may not. You most likely not. Okay, but this is what is realistic. And within your second month, maybe your two projects, the average amount you can charge for regular automation is somewhere between $200 to $300 per automation. I think the very least I have charged for an automation was $150. Okay, so it lies in that range. That's more like the average. Okay, so and yes, that's something you can get in your first month, your first to second month of mastering AI automation. All right, so and as it progresses, okay, not just with your skill, of course, your skill, the technical part of the skill, but as you master marketing yourself too and build a portfolio, it becomes easier and easier to land clients. So realistically, if you've gone maybe 6 months in, 6 to 7 months in, you can begin to land gigs, $2,000 to $3,750, or maybe even more. And with, of course, with monthly retainers, because the systems you build, you also have to maintain those systems, and that's the beautiful thing about AI automation. Okay, so the second model is the agency model. All right, and that's what we run here at Bot4orge. You are first of all a freelancer. Then, when you've gotten so much jobs that you cannot handle it yourself, you don't have to move to the agency model where you hire other people to help you fulfill jobs. Okay, and this happens when you've built yourself to the extent where you have predictable monthly income, because you don't want to get people on your team and you can't pay them monthly. Okay, but then the AI automation business in itself is beautiful because you don't just charge clients one time. You build a system for them. You charge them the one-time setup cost, and then you charge them monthly retainers for maintaining those systems and for servicing those systems. So that's what makes AI automation a very beautiful business model. So yeah, like I said, the agency model is retainer based, and you can do that when you've gotten too many jobs to fulfill as a solo business owner or a freelancer. Okay, yeah, we are a good case study ourselves, and we also have somebody we trained many months back. But I love to use us ourselves. I love to use Bot4orge as the very best example because we are right here, and I can show you our own income statements. Okay, even for the past few months. All right, how we've been doing steadily around $5,000 every month. I can show you that, and I think subsequently I will. Okay. Yeah, the third model is the in-house specialist model, where a lot of agencies now, there are a lot of AI agencies now who are hiring steadily, and that's also a very very quick way to get clients. If you're looking to break into the industry very fast after learning, one of the fastest ways is not to go start your own agency. It's not even to go look for get on a freelancing platform. One of the fastest ways is to service other agencies that are already in the business. Okay, because a lot of these agencies at the forefront already have a ton of clients that they are servicing. Okay, they've already figured out their marketing strategies, and they already have they're already charging a lot for automations. We have agencies that are charging $10,000 per automation, and they are dealing directly with these clients. So it's easier for you to get them and tell them, okay, I'm good with this. Here's a couple things I've done already to build my portfolio. I'd love to help you with fulfillment. I'd love to help you with fulfillment so that you don't miss your client deadlines and all that. And they see you're good, and then it's very easy for them to get you on. And that's a very good way to start, because a lot of them have a lot of projects to fulfill. And like I said already, I said earlier on, AI is just beginning. The AI, we are in the early stages of the AI boom. We are in the very early stages of the AI revolution, and a lot of businesses are yet to adopt AI. So that means there is only massive opportunity. Number one, we are in the AI boom. Number two, a lot of businesses are still learning AI, okay, are yet to adopt AI. And number three, the technologies surrounding AI are improving every day. The technologies surrounding AI are improving every day. If you used ChatGPT, if you used ChatGPT 2 years back, you will be able to tell that there is massive difference now. If you used image generation models 2 years back, you'll be able to tell that there is massive difference now. If you used video generation models, I think there's this popular video of Will Smith eating spaghetti. And yesterday, Sidans 2.0, which is a Chinese video model, just launched, and their video, the video quality is top notch, stuff that competes with Hollywood level. You can check online, you can see that, you can check on the internet. I think it was everywhere yesterday. Sidans 2.0 just launched, and it's crazy amazing. So the tech is evolving, and that's not something that can stop, and that's not something that will stop, because the big boys in the game are pushing it every day. So learning AI is no longer an option, okay? It's not an option. It is a necessity if you're going to benefit in what is coming. And for us, AI automation is more like learning, studying to be an engineer in the industrial revolution. You're the person that builds the machine that powers and that serves people. So that places you in a very vital position that, of course, makes you a hot cake. All right. So I'll be giving all these case studies. What is the time investment versus income comparison for this? How long is it going to take you to learn? Okay. How long is it going to take you to master AI automation? And then how long again is it going to take you to build this for clients? How long does it take on average? Okay, so I'm going to give you very, very realistic, like I said, very realistic examples, very realistic expectations. For us, or for myself, for us initially, when we got started with AI automation, it took us somewhere around a month to 2 months to master it and begin solidly delivering for clients. It took us about a month to 2 months to master it completely and begin building for clients. And again, that's because we didn't have a clear path. Okay, we didn't have a clear learning path. Okay, or there was nothing like a course to take us through entirely end to end. All right. So, but I feel like with what we have to offer here, it's easier and it's better. Okay, and it's there's a lot of hype out there. There's a lot of hype out there. I won't say it's not possible for you to learn out there. Yes, you can learn. You can even learn on YouTube. Very, very true. There are a lot of resources there. But the problem with learning there is that it's confusing, it's all mashed up, and it's difficult to separate what is hype from what is true. Okay? But what we give you here is we offer through information. How much are clients willing to pay for the skill you're willing to learn? We give you real time and true information. So, dependent on whichever of these models it is you're choosing, if you're working in house, you're going to be doing like 40 hours here. Of course, you're going to be doing a 9 to 5 if you're employed with an AI agency, even if it's remote, okay, because they need that consistency. Most agencies do. But if you're starting if you're going as a freelancer, if you're going to be freelancing, then of course you're going to be spending less time to deliver on those projects. But then I have to speed this up. What are other profitable AI fields? I'm going to sit here a bit, okay? I'm going to sit here a bit and I'm going to be debunking a lot of the hype you hear outside there. Okay, so before I got into AI automation, I ran a YouTube agency, all right? a YouTube automation agency, and we did a lot of faceless YouTube videos. Okay, so you're gonna hear a lot of people out there telling you you can do faceless YouTube and you're going to monetize so quickly and all that. Well, in my experience, I've worked with a lot of big brands, okay, a lot of big channels that are doing over $1 million in revenue, okay, in revenue from YouTube, and it's the part is not that straightforward. I'm being honest, and I'm telling you, I'm giving you an insider's view. The part is not that straightforward when doing faceless YouTube videos. So if you're looking to monetize with AI content, which of course monetizes, if you're looking to generate AI content and then post it on YouTube or post it on TikTok and monetize, I think TikTok is even more straightforward. But for faceless YouTube, YouTube is an ever transient, it's an always changing platform. They update their policies almost every time, and that always affects and demonetizes a lot of things. So if you're going to go into this faceless YouTube videos, all right, the part is a little bit slow and you have to be more careful and verify more. Okay, so for social media ad videos, the next thing, the other service you can offer is social media ad videos. I'm going to say yes, this is a very, very lucrative one. Very lucrative one. Why? Why is it lucrative? Before now, brands used to spend a lot of money on creatives. Yes, if you go out there and research how much a UGC creator charges, okay, for one video, or how much to cost a company to have a UGC content creator on their team per month. I think it used to be about $1,000 plus. Yeah, check it. You can look it up. Check it up online. All right. But now with social media, with I'm sorry, with AI video models, okay, that are getting better by the day, right? You can easily make product videos, UGC videos. You just have to master the tools, and some of them don't even take you so long to learn. They don't take you long to learn. They don't take you long to learn, and it's only getting better. So that's also something else you can look into. Of course, explainer videos. You can check HeyGen training and course videos. Check. You can look up HeyGen, where you can get your own AI avatar and uh, generate videos just from scripts. Okay, so the income potential is anywhere from $250 to 1,000. It's even more than $1,500 per month. Okay, and I'll be very, very honest with you guys. That's something you could also make money from. So if you choose that you don't want to go the AI automation route, if you don't want to go the AI automation route, please look into doing AI ad videos. It's something that brands are really looking for. Okay, so the AI ad via video creation, there are pros and cons, literally to every other model. But let me sit on this lastly before we get Douglas to come on here and demo for us. Okay. Before I even do that, I'll share my screen and I'm going to share the link to our company YouTube channel where we place most of the projects we've built, and you can go on there and check out the automations we sold. All right, and then in our WhatsApp group, I'm going to play all those automations and then tell you how much we sold them for. Okay, so that's for, I think everyone here should be in the group. If you're not in the group, please let me know in the live chat so we can connect, and I'll send you our WhatsApp group link. Okay, so today we're going to be demoing a chatbot. All right, we are going to be demoing a very simple chatbot, and like we said, these skills are not difficult to learn. All right, to enter, it's not difficult. I will not tell you it's entirely not difficult. No, it depends on the complexity of the system you're building. But for basic automations that businesses need, all right, that most businesses need and that they are willing to pay good money for, and that will save them a lot of money and in turn impact their ROI. Okay, it's not that difficult to learn. So we're going to be demoing a chatbot today, a chatbot for customer service, and ideally, this chatbot is something you can build in a day or less. A day or less. I'm saying a day because you're beginners, all right? But it's something you can build in a day, and it handles customer queries, all right? It's basically just drag and drop, all right? Handles customer queries. Who are the ideal people to sell such service to? Real estate agents, restaurants that handle a lot of orders, okay, hotels that handle bookings, okay, and basically any business that has a lot of leads and that tries to not miss those leads. This is one service you can sell. Okay, I think I'll stop there for now, and I'll allow Douglas to come on and demo that system for us. So please, if you've learned anything so far, I want you to type Bot4orge in the comment section. Type Bot4orge. Okay, I'm waiting. If you've learned anything so far on this live, type Bot4orge in the comments. All right, thank you. We'll have Douglas.
All right. How do I begin? Good evening, everyone. So, like he was saying, we'll be demoing a chatbot on a customer service. The thing about chatbots is they are very easy to build, and people are willing to pay so much money for chatbots. After what happened yesterday, I discovered that demoing the lead generation system wasn't actually the best move. So we decided that instead of coming out here to once again demo a system that might stress some of you guys to understand, how about we demo something that you can immediately sell as beginners? Because you could just start a chatbot. You could start making chatbots, and in less than 1 week, you're already making good money just making chatbots. Would also be telling you about how to make voice agents, so you don't necessarily need to have a customer care service rep listening to your calls. So we would also be teaching you that, but not today. On the WhatsApp group, we will show you a whole lot of automations we've made. We will drop the links to that, and we'll be showing you how much we made or we sold those things for. So quickly, let me show you our chatbot. Um, Let me show you our bot which we built today. Can you guys see this? Please, if you can, let me know. You see this? Can you see that? This is the software you're looking at is called N8N. The one we used yesterday was called Make, and this is N8N. So what you're looking at is a chatbot. Can you guys see? Please indicate in the comments if you can see my screen. Quickly. So let me zoom this up a bit so you can see. This is how a typical chatbot would look like on the back end for an automation. So a chat message comes in, the AI agent processes it, simple memory, our chat model. In this case, we're using Grok. If you can see, please, can you see my screen? In this case, we're using Grok chat model. You can also use GPT. I'm here on the, people are saying they can't see my screen, but can you see the screen, please? All right. So quickly on the WhatsApp group, I'll be dropping a link. I'll be dropping a link on the WhatsApp group. So can you guys see? A typical chatbot, very simple, basic chatbot. Um, so I just dropped a link on the live chat. This is for the chatbot. That's going to be the UI of the chatbot, so that we can all test it. Every single person will be chatting and testing this chatbot. This is how it looks. What you're looking at on the screen is the back end. It receives a message. We're using Grok chat model. It's a simple memory and an AI agent. And you'll be surprised to know that, okay, at least for my proficiency, it took me less than 30 minutes to build this. As a learner, a beginner, it might take you a couple more time, but it took me less than 30 minutes because I built several chatbots prior to now. So what you're seeing here is what we refer to as a trigger. can you guys see my icon, or what they call this thing? That's a trigger. Every automation consists of a trigger because that's what starts the process. So when a chat message is received, which can you guys also have you seen the link? I dropped the link. Please, I'm pinning this. There's a link on that. That's for us because each and every one of us will be testing. Each and every one of us will be testing this chatbot. We'll all be testing it so we can all see what it can do. I don't know how to make this fit into the screen a bit more. Keep in mind the software you're looking at is Make. This is N8 and this is N8N. Yesterday we worked on Make, although a lot of you guys didn't understand what was happening, but this will be easier to explain. That's why we're going for a chatbot. Then we'll also explain, maybe tomorrow we'll explain a voice agent where you can make calls to an AI and the AI will be talking to you and you will not even know you're talking to an AI. You will think you're talking to me. So, Iman, Edijon, please, is this still blurry? Please, is this still blurry? Please, or if it is, increase the quality of your from your end, increase the quality from your YouTube, or you can also change the positioning of your screen. Turn it horizontal instead of the other way. Uh, Edition, I think this is the highest I can go so that everybody can see the full component of this bot. I would like for each and every one of you, please copy the link up there. Copy the link up here. That's where we will be testing this chatbot. We'll copy the link up there. If you copy that, you will see something like this. It should lead you to something like this. Um, it should lead you to something like this. I will be explaining that. I want to show you what you should see on your screen. So this is our chatbot. Uh, give it a couple of seconds to open up. It's loading. It's taking a bit of time to load. Copy that link. Copy the link on your screen and open, please. Can you guys see the link on your screen? I pinned the link. Open that. If you can open that, let me know quickly. This is our chatbot, and all right. So this is our trigger. What you're looking at here, the first node here is a trigger. Then the next node is an AI agent. What's the AI agent? That's what will interpret what you're sending, the message you're sending. Then you connect your AI agent to a chat to a model, a chat model. And in this case, we're using Grok. So in this case, we're using Grok. Please, has anybody gotten to the link to the Bot4orge AI assistant? All right. If you can, please, I would love, because I want this to be a very, very interactive class. I want everybody participating in this particular class. So that's why I'm dropping that link for each and every one of us to go. Please, you will have to all check out that link by yourself. If you're having difficulties with the link, let me know, because everybody has to test this. You're all going to have to test this particular thing. So this is a very basic chatbot. And so, okay, I'm dropping the link also on the group. I'll be dropping the link on the group just in case you're struggling to use it on WhatsApp. On from YouTube, please. This group, I'm dropping the link on the group right now. I'll be dropping it on the group right now, please. I want each and every one of us testing this. This is a very, very basic automation that should take, honestly, will take you, when you get to my level of proficiency, this will take you just about, let's say, 5 minutes to build it. All right. So the link is now on WhatsApp. Please go get the link on WhatsApp on the WhatsApp group, and so we can test this bot. Each and every one of us will be testing this bot. So have you opened the link? If you've opened the link, that means you're looking at our bot. Have you opened the link? Please do indicate if you've opened it. Sorry, I'm having a slight network issue over here, but if you open the link, let me know because we would all be testing that link, that bot. I expect everybody testing today's bot. It's not like yesterday's own where it was a bit difficult for some people to follow. So if you've opened the link, you'll be looking at something like this. Can you see my screen? This is our chat bot. And as complicated as this looks, because if you have banking apps or any app you interact with, you will see chatbots, even on OPay, Kuda, Zenith Bank. It will shock you that this thing you're looking at here is what is powering that complex chatbot. This simple system you're looking at here is what is powering that very, very complex chatbot. You don't necessarily need to sign up, but if signing up is the only way for you to get to this page, then please do this. See the page, this is the page we're looking for. We're looking for this particular page so that we can all test this chatbot. So no matter how complicated a chatbot is or how smart or how intelligent it is from any website you're looking at, it is being powered by something as simple as this. And imagine you were working with Kuda or OP or somebody and they asked you to build a chatbot for them and you build something very simple like this in less than 30 minutes. Imagine how much you will be paid to for something like this to both the one-time setup and to manage it. So if you're in, let me know if you're in so that we can all test this chatbot. Open with Chrome, please open with Chrome. If you can see this page, if you can see this page, this exact page, how my bot looks here, let me know, indicate in the comments. If you can see something like this, indicate in the comment section, please, because this is where we'll be playing with our bots. Can you guys, have you opened the link? Have you opened the link? If you've opened the link, you would see something like this. You would see something like this. Have you seen that? Can you see? All right, wait, let me make it a bit easier for you guys. Can you see this? Do you have this on your own phone? Please, do you have this on your own phone? Do you have this on your phone? This is the back end. This is what is powering this very complicated system you're seeing. This very, you see, just one, two, three, four, just four nodes is what's powering this very complicated system. And imagine you were contracted by maybe a bank or a big enterprise or somebody designing a very large website to build a chatbot. It could pay you as much as $200, $300 for the one-time setup, and you pay even more to manage it. So if you have this, then I think we're good to go. Can you guys see that? If you have it, so then you can, we're going to be doing a bit of practicals here, and everybody who will do that, say hello to our bot. Please say hello to your own bots, and please continue, just continue and say hello to the bot. They can't see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Sorry. All right, we'll be trying out the bot very soon. Sorry for the delay. So can you guys see the screen? All right, everybody will be trying out this bot. So this is what's powering this bot. So from your own end, message your own bot, message it, and tell me what it replies. Message it quickly. Everybody who's in, message your bot. On your phone, do you need the links? Yeah, message your bot, message it. It's a live practical. Everybody needs to message. Um, Everybody needs to message their bots. All right. Are you messaging your bot? Please let me know. What are you getting? Okay, let me show you my own screen. Maybe I'll zoom in a little so you can see my bot. I want to learn AI. I want to learn AI automation. I want to learn. Are you guys messaging? What are you getting on your end? Oh, continue. Please continue chatting with it. Continue messaging. Talk to Bob, please. Talk to Bob. I'm having a little network challenge on my own end. Talk to Bob. Learn as much as you can learn from Bob. This is the simple system. Sorry, this is the simple back end powering Bob. As you can see, very simple thing. So Bob is our bot. Bob is our little bot. Continue messaging Bob. We'll be teaching you how to make this. Like I said, I did this in less than 30 minutes and it's not yet perfect. It was a bit hurried. But this is a very simple chatbot and this is what you have on websites. No matter how big the website is, this is what is powering it. Continue messaging Bob. I would love to know what Bob is telling you guys. I'm having a little network challenge on my end, but I wanted a very interactive class where everybody can participate, not like yesterday where I was the one doing everything. I want you to participate, chat with the bots, learn as much as you can. Continue. Then, so this is what is powering Bob. You guys want to learn the back end, we'll be teaching you the back end. It's not even that, funny enough, it's not that complicated. That's the funny thing about this system. It's not so complicated to make. And this chatbot could fetch you $300, $400. We'll be teaching you this. Tomorrow we're going to demo a voice agent. We're going to play you a live voice recording from one of our agents which we made. And you will hear how you can't even differentiate between an AI talking to you and a normal human being talking to you. So are you guys still playing with Bob? Continue. Bob is really excited to talk to you guys and educate you guys about AI automation. So continue chatting with it. Let's see your responses. Sylvanus Freke says he has a bit of a challenge. I would love to hear your challenge. Please drop it on the live chat. Good. Who else is chatting with Bob? Freke Sylvanus, please, your challenge. Let's hear them. Drop it on the live chat. Let's see if we can address it quickly. So the back end of this system. Oh, on your own end. Try it again. Refresh it and go again. Bob's is not supposed to have a response. Ah, I think maybe that could be your network. Just try. Freaking try again because it's working here. I'm using on my own phone, on my mobile device right now. So this is my mobile device. I'm using it and it's working perfectly well. So yeah, we'll be teaching you how to build. We'll be teaching you all this. Freaky, I think maybe you have a bit of network issue or maybe the load, but Bob is not supposed to show you an error. Try again. Who else is trying? Who else is trying? Let me hear your responses. We'll be teaching you how to build these simple bots and even more complicated bots and bots that will not have a little bit of the issue Freke is currently having. This is a simple system. It's a very simple demo. As you can see, there are just 4 nodes here. We will teach you from this down to a whole lot of complicated systems. And later tonight on our WhatsApp group, we'll be dropping a list of some of the automations we built and how much we sold them, and down to even the ones we're still currently managing. We'll drop all that on the WhatsApp group. Freke, did you try Bob again? Please try it again. Who else has this kind of issue? Everything is working for your network. Who else is having any issue? Please Bob out. We'll be teaching this. See, if this is something that if I guided you to do this, you can build this in 30 minutes. If I was holding your hands to build this, it's less than 30 minutes, you will have a system like this. And imagine how much you can sell this. As my colleague told you, we will also be teaching you how to sell this thing because building is not the major thing. Selling is even the most important part of this. We'll teach you how to build, we'll teach you how to sell. Who else is testing Bob? Who else is testing Bob? Please continue testing. Let's see what Bob is telling you guys. Freke, if you're having issues, the link is here. This Bob would be open and live for as long as, so just don't worry, and it will work out. You could play with the bot as much as you like down to the night. Keep playing with it. All right, so like I said, we'll be teaching this to each and every one of us. Gideon, I see your message. Everything is working perfectly on your end. It's also working on my own end. All right. So not to take too much of your time, I'll be explaining this back into you, but not today. Not to take much of your time. I want each and every one of us to continue trying out the bots from his or her own side. Then I would explain this back in maybe later tonight. Oh, Emmanuel, the bot wants to direct it to the WhatsApp group. Yeah, well, that's what we built it for. That's what we built this one for. This is Bot4orge's academic bot. You can build any bot you want and give it any kind of instructions you want, and it will do what you want. These bots are at your mercy. The bots are at your mercy. Whatever you want it to do, it will do. So it's just left for you to dictate what you want. All right, we'll be calling this little display or demo. We'll be rounding it up quickly very soon. But I'm glad that most of you have tested the bot and you see. Okay, you cancelled instead of continue. Okay, that's why. Maybe you should have clicked on continue. Uh, because it's working for a whole lot of people. Freke, if you still have a little challenge, maybe you reach out to me later, then I'll explain. But the link will still be with you. You can keep playing with that. Emmanuel, this bot was designed for this academy. When we teach you how to make bots, you would know what you decide what you want for it. You decide what you want. It doesn't involve that much coding. It doesn't involve that much. You wouldn't see the screen you're seeing. The back end of this does not even involve any coding. Actually, the back end. Maybe I should open it. Let me open this back end quickly for you to see. It doesn't involve any coding. We just fed it a couple of instructions, just the way you feed GPT. Look at this. This is our system prompt. Doesn't involve any coding. This is all grammar. This is drag and drop. This you're seeing is coming from the previous place where the message comes. You could see chat input. You drag chat input, you put it here, and that's all. It doesn't involve coding. Although more complicated systems will need coding. Freke, I would address your own slight issue. I don't understand why it's happening on your end, but I will look at that because I'm using this here and it's working for me. So now we just connected that. This is our chat input. Look at this. There's no coding here. Look at it. There's no coding here. Very simple, basic system. No coding, as you can see. The brain, this is the brain of it, the AI agent. This is our memory. Then this is our chat model. There's no coding here, as you can see. It's just less than 5 things connected here. This is what's doing the whole heavy lifting. Can I see if I can zoom this out a little for you guys to see, so that you can see. So look at this. Can you see that this is just prompting? This is just prompting. This is the back end. This is what's responding to all your messages. This is just prompting, and we will teach you how to do all this. The only complicated thing about this is knowing what to connect. That's the only challenge you would have. As you can see, this is are the prompts, and this is what's doing this. So we'll be teaching you all this. Freke, sorry about this, and I will address that issue. It's working for others. It's working on my end. I think maybe because you refuse to, because we're using CodePen, maybe because you refuse to approve one or two things, CodePen is resisting your own IP address. I would address that. So my apologies for that. It was from your setup, what you choose to. As you can see, look at Eddie Young's responses. Eddie Young is having very wonderful responses. Emmanuel said he was trying to direct him to the WhatsApp group. I think it was from your own end. But don't worry, this is just a basic setup. When I teach you, or when we teach you how to create chatbots, we'll teach you how to host them properly. So you don't have to sign up at this. This is just a demo, very quick demo. So you can see Emmanuel's responses. I'm using this chatbot on my own phone, and it's working perfectly. As you can see, this is look at that. That's our back end. You can see what you are Bob from Bot4orge AI. Your job is not to teach automation. Your job is to help people understand what AI automation is. We'll teach you guys how to do all this. We'll teach you guys how to prompt. All that will be taught. So so I think this is what we'll be calling it quits for today. This is just a 3-day orientation to make you understand. Our actual classes will resume next week, where we'll teach you even more complicated systems, a whole lot more complicated systems that could fetch you as much as $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. And my colleague will be teaching you how to market this. As he said, we're running the agency model and see what we've been able to achieve with this in just a space of like 2 years. So in less than 3 months, if you take this course serious, you follow what I will be teaching you, because I'll be teaching you all the technical parts of this course. You follow those things religiously, like the scripture, you will be making good money. Combining that with the marketing part, we'll be teaching you. So marketing is what makes Bot4orge AI different from any other place you can learn automation. We learned automations by ourselves. We had to dig deep. There was no part we'll be teaching. We'll be narrowing that part. It can be very scattered. We are going to arrange it and teach you step by step, beginner to money making professional, then we will teach you marketing of these skills. So please, you can keep testing Bob, playing with Bob. Edition, it will tell you about the services because that's what we designed it to do. I'll teach you how to make bots and how to use it for whatever you want. So, if you have any other questions, please drop them on the live chat. Frank is so sorry about your device having this slight issue. So sorry about that. It's working for others, and I know it's because of where we placed our bots. When we teach you that, we'll teach you more professional, industry market ready bots. Be checking out the group this tonight. You will see some of our old systems we built, very complicated systems. We'll show you how much we sold them for. I'll be teaching you how to build this system. We'll be teaching you how to market this. Anybody has a question, please drop them on the on our live chat. Please drop them so that I can address the questions. I don't intend in keeping you guys longer. So sorry about that. I think it's from the permissions you give. Instead of clicking continue, you click maybe cancel, and that's why it started showing the error. Which tool did we use to build the back end? We're using N8N, Gideon. We're using N8N, as you can see on our screen. A very simple graph chart model. Our trigger here, our AI agent. This is a simple AI agent. We'll teach you guys how to build AI agents and a simple memory. I don't intend to keep you guys longer than 8 p.m. So if you have any question in mind, do that. Freke, don't worry, I will drop another link later on the WhatsApp group if this is stressing you so that you can test Bob. For the rest of the class, please go ahead and continue playing with Bob and see, and I'll teach you how to build this. So next time you're on your banking app or any app and you see a chatbot there, this is essentially what is powering that chatbot. This is what is powering it. I will teach you how to build this. And if you sell that correctly, yes, you will make tons and tons of money. All right, any questions on the group? If you do, please drop your questions. If not, continue playing with our bots. Drop your questions. We'll be here same time tomorrow by 7 p.m. Nigerian West African time. If you have more questions, come with them. We want questions, so we can all address that. And Freke, I'm sure by then Bob will answer you. I think you clicked on something from the beginning. N8N. We'll be teaching you N8N. The tool we used yesterday. Is make.com. We'll be teaching you how to set up all these tools. We'll be teaching you how to build very, very complex industry level automations with these tools. Then we'll be teaching you how to make money from these tools. So if there are no other questions, we're calling it a day today. It was nice having you guys. It was nice having you participate with us and test out Bob and stress Bob a little. Well, Bob was built to direct you guys to our WhatsApp group. So we'll teach you how to build other kind of bots. And if there are no other questions, I think this is what we'll call it a day. Thank you so much. Please comment Bot4orge, comment chat on the live chat, comment Bot4orge if you learned a thing or two. This is a simple chatbot. This is what you see on all your complex websites when you have customer service issues. Oh, I transferred money on my OPay, did not go. You're chatting with somebody. This is essentially what you're chatting with. There's nobody there. If the questions are too hard for the chatbot, before it directs you to a customer service agent, I will be teaching you how to build this. And the market opportunities is large and vast. So please continue to enjoy yourself with bots. And we'll catch you tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Get ready. We're teaching you even more complex things. And soon, once our classes begin fully, we'll teach you how to build a chatbot. Thank you. Good night.